I have returned, chat. Talek says, the soft glow of the 2010s era graphics is oddly comforting. It really is oddly comforting, isn't it? Like, it legitimately is kind of nice. Though Alice says, had this been 2010, I might be interested, but it also feels too MMO for me. I think Alice has been here since the beginning. I mean, literally, this game was meant to be an MMO, so it has MMO coding in its veins. But I think, like, for me, the MMO elements that are still very much in its DNA are the parts of MMOs that I particularly liked. This is a single-player game, and they had to retool it to be a single-player game, but it's got MMO DNA all over it. Sharp Point says, so excited to see this title on stream. One of my favorite forgotten games. Yeah, it is really a gem of a game. An absolute gem of a game. Right. We've got a quest to do. Are there any quests in here? Oh, I've got a hand in a quest. But there's going to be a little bit of chitty chat in the tavern. Hello.
What kind of animal would join the Red Legion? There must be better ways to earn some coin in this world.
That flute sounds so deceptively quiet. It's like so far away. Hello, Gore-hearted
Have
citizen.
you seen Brother Egan around? He was a frequent visitor to the inn, but I haven't seen him in days.
Are you okay? I think they might be trying desperately not to vomit everywhere. What? Who just leaves gold? What? Okay, that's the gambling table. Fair enough. Wow. Are you going to eat all of that, sir? That is a hearty meal. You must have a very demanding job.
If you haven't spoken to Arnik Arduna, you should. He's a friendly sort, not like most Alfar.
I wish the village wasn't so near to Agnafar Hall. You know it's haunted, don't you?
I'm going there in a moment, so we'll see.
Need something?
Hello.
Pull up a stool, stranger. We don't have much, but what we have won't leave a hole in your pocket. Are you here about that Fey girl they found outside?
I am, but I will come back in just a second because doing all of this chatting whilst my shield is up is going to be very hard on the eyes. There we go. Honestly, doing all the chatting with my venom effect up is also going to be hard on the eyes. There we go. That's a bit better.
Yeah. What can I get you?
Right. The Wounded Maiden.
I feel terrible about what happened to that girl.
I love the
Gore-heart
movements
used
of
to
the
be
lips.
A nice little village. These days we're jumping at shadows.
So good. What about St. Aldwig's mission?
The mission? I don't know much about it. I will say this. It's a waste of good lads, that Order of Mitharu. Not many available suitors in Gore-heart, if you haven't noticed.
They're stealing all the eligible bachelors. God damn that god. Wait. The monks keep stealing all the young lads. My dating prospects are shrinking by the day.
It's as good a place as any, I guess. The Fae are strange, but they rarely bother us down here. I worry more about Nanny Henry, the creepy old alchemist.
Oh, no worries, Alice. I wasn't trying to convince you that your opinion of the game was wrong when you said that it feels too MMO for you. I totally get that. A lot of people don't enjoy the grindy elements of MMOs, like any of them. But for me, it's got just the right amount of the elements I liked from MMOs, while still being a single-player experience and having the benefits that come from that. Good night, Son and Psychopath. You have a good one.
I've worked here since I was a girl. Arnik runs an honest business, and Agnar treats me like a daughter, though he doesn't say much. If you need a healer's touch, Katrin works out of a room upstairs. She's Alpha, but I wouldn't hold that against her.
Racist. Rude.
All I know is what I've heard from others. They say that the fair folk possess powerful nature magic. That would explain the beauty of these woods.
Demi says, I bounced off this game too because of its MMO-ishness back in the days. How many people in chat actually picked up this game or at the very least played it back when it released in the 2010s, whatever it was. I actually don't know when it released, but that sounds about right. But then didn't quite get on with it because of the kind of MMO DNA running through it. So I imagine there's a decent amount of you.
Nothing of interest to tell. I'm just a simple farm girl from the plains of Erethel. I left home as a girl and travelled west. Found myself here in Gorhart.
And then the same question for those who played it but actually really loved the vibe of the game. You know, because obviously there is very, it feels like there's very much a Marmite effect here, or Vegemite, depending on where you come from in the world, where you either love it or you hate it, and there's not much grey area in between. I'm the opposite. I don't know if I'd say it's a good game, but the MMO-esque part of it is a comfy blanket for me. Yeah, I think for the people who enjoyed MMOs around the 2010s, and that specific kind of breed of MMO, because it's very different from the ones that we see now. Few and far they are between. I think there's something comfortable about it. I played it for about 20-ish hours back in 2014 or so. Didn't vibe too much, but I got it in 2020 when the remaster came out, and I finished it and loved it. My dear says, the hubby has enjoyed it a lot. He was surprised that he did not recognize it when watching this stream over my shoulder. Oh, really? Francis says, was very grey for me. Didn't like the MMO feel, but the world building and sheer scope was really cool. Oh yeah, the writing in this is amazing. All right, tell me about the plains of Erethal.
Vast rolling hills east of here near the coast. You should head that way if you wish to join the war effort. The Alfar need all the help they can get.
I'm sure they do.
New to the area? I don't recall the last time I met someone who was unfamiliar with the Alfar. There are two groups. There used to be one, but that was many years ago. The Loselfar are cool, slightly aloof. The Dockelfar, however, are very friendly, but their charm masks a mischievous nature.
Oh, those mischievous Dockelfar.
I must be honest. Sometimes I forget who we are fighting. All I know is that the humans and Alfar have been battling the enemy for close to 10 years now.
Okay. Do you have much to sell? Well, actually, you've got quite a lot to sell, considering. Wait, are these the ones that I've sold some? Yeah, I think these are the ones that I can buy back. Okay, then show. Wait. You got one of the keys. I will take it. Also, what's this? Nah, I'm okay with that. The one that I've got. I wasn't expecting to find a key there. All right.
Nice talking to you.
We have
It was
what
nice
you
talking to you
need.
too. Hello, Arnik.
Come in, rest your boots by the fire, and drown your worries in a flagon of our finest. I am Arnik Arduna, and this is the famous Gorhart Inn.
Tell me about yourself.
The lifestyle of a soldier did not suit me. Unlike many of my brethren, I wish to celebrate with others, not kill them. Starting a public house seemed the logical step.
Sada says, I played the PS3 version, I think. I remember Total Biscuit reviewing it, and it sounded fun. And I did enjoy it. Wow, I haven't heard anyone talk about a Total Biscuit review in a long time. Chak says, I think I may have played it via Gamefly back when. If not, I at least remember watching it on game trailers, and probably X4 TV. The Wounded Maiden.
Don't worry about that, my friend. Don't let the concerns of our local warden trouble you. You're here as a guest. There is no Red Legion. And if there was, it certainly wouldn't be out here in Gorhart.
Uh-huh. And who the hell have I been killing?
We can offer you a place to rest and refresh yourself. Interested?
I don't think I've ever taken this option, sure.
You'll find that a place upstairs has been prepared for you. Enjoy.
Do I now have a chest?
Don't you bother yourself with that. Gorhart is safe. Our greatest concern is passing the time.
I feel you're lying to me. I'm not sure
Established
I like it.
70 years ago by the great Alden Gorhart, this inn was the first all-main structure in all of Dalentarth. I won it from him in a game of knuckles. Dida serves the finest ales, and upstairs you'll find Katrin, the healer. Here's some advice. Avoid Nanny Henry. I don't know what she's brewing in her little shack.
Well, I've been told it's something absolutely awful, but I'm going to go and try and fix that. Don't worry. All right. You already know everything this trainer could teach you. Max skill allowed 3. Oh. Wait. I think there is actually some strategy to this. This trainer can train in what exactly?
Stick around.
Skill allowed 3. What do I have that is... Oh, that will have to be detect hidden. So, if I redistribute my skills, I could then train up to skill 3 and then redistribute my skills again to get the most, basically spending money for experience points. I won't get the ability, like the 3 points for abilities, but I would be able to train the skill, I believe.
I hope the warden's able to heal that Fey girl.
You know what? I really should
deserve to get
with that.
beaten like that.
What is it?
She did not.
You made it. Just in time, too. Give me the potion. It will help, but it's not enough. Someone must go to the Fae and explain what happened here. One small misunderstanding and we'll no longer just be strangers to the Fae. We'll be enemies.
What can we do?
I'm not sure yet, but this is bad. She's Fae. Even worse, she's a knight in the House of Ballads. Fae
What are you trying
don't
to do,
kill their
Bratsky?
own. So it
Yeah, I'll
must have
calm
been
down.
someone in Goreheart. If the House of Ballads learns
What are you
of
up
this,
to, you
the king
mischievous
will
gnome?
burn Goreheart to the ground. They see all mortals as invaders. We could go to the Warsworn and get an oath of protection, but that would require payment. We mustn't cover this up. But who do we tell?
Why is the girl important?
She is a member of the House of Ballads, the legendary court of Fey heroes. They are warriors without equal, with centuries of glory to their names. If one of their own was killed by a mortal, the House of Ballads and its king would bring a fierce vengeance upon us. Goreheart would be a ruin by day's end.
I'll go and tell the House of Ballads.
You're
Don't
turning out to be very helpful, my friend. You have my gratitude. I'll see to it that you're honored. Rumor says that the House of Ballads has its headquarters not far from here, in Glendara to the northeast. Try to gain entrance if you can. Once they fought the Beasts of Chaos, marching to glory through many victories. Sadly, they fell, as all great men do. Now they're nothing more than hired blades. Anyone can earn their allegiance with a few pieces of gold.
worry. And the House of Ballads?
All I know is what I learned in my youth. The heroism of King Wenson and his court of enchantments. My gran spoke of them nightly as she sat by my bedside. For all I know, the House of Ballads is nothing more than myth. But I have a feeling that it exists somewhere out in the deep mists of the Feylands. It's east of here, in the meadows of Yolvin. The Feylands are a wicked place, crawling with creatures so strange you'll assume you're dreaming. Farewell.
Very well. Well, I have yoinked a greater healing potion. Not what I meant to do. Actually, do I still have it? Or have I already given it in? Oh, I've already given it in, my bad. You know what? I could, but I don't think she can see me. No one else can either. It won't hurt to have a look, chat. Oh, someone can see me, definitely. Visit the craft hall. Where in all Delentarth can such a panoply of fine crafted goods be found beneath one roof? The fine metalwork of Igna Risberg, the exquisite potions of Oleander Sinclair, quilts and head wraps of the most stunning needlework. Our goods are known and sold from Odorath to Emery, famed craft hall of the artisans in Didenhill. Okay. I think she's somewhat at the point of being able to see me. Sort of. No. Look, it's all just a fever dream. You're just seeing this because you're so very sick and wounded. Don't worry, it's just a nightmare. Oh, 10 might. Yoink. Don't mind me. That will cover all of the money that I'm going to have to spend getting to the House of Ballads. Basically, it's just traveling expenses, that's all. Nothing anyone needs to worry about. No. I'm only going to have a look at this bookshelf. Black Aavak 5. One in a series of books featuring the people's hero, Black Aavak, aka the Sprightly One, and his adventures across Amalur. Chapter 5, The Struggle. Our hero has been in many such predicaments, the stained and gnarled fangs of desert kobolds closing upon him, the yellow eye of Bolgan thug squinting down with murderous distaste. But never had he glimpsed the gate of death so close within his reach, as if he could extend one wavering hand and throw its doors wide open. The pungent dirt stink and sweat of the Etin's filthy skin lingered between them, a haze in the sunlight, and Black Aavak viewed this rising grey vapour as a dark omen, as the acrid smoke of a distant funeral pyre. His own! Much as he laboured, there was no wriggling from the green grasp of the brute, and despite its massive frame and girth, the Etin proved to be startlingly nimble. It squeezed the Sprightly One in its grip, forcing his breath from him in such an exhalation that speech was no longer possible, and even a cry of agony was beyond comprehension. But Black Aavak could not abandon Maya, not after their passionate encounter beneath the stare of the Lunar Garden. I didn't realize we were reading that kind of book. That's probably a reason why we skipped to chapter 5. It's like, Chad doesn't need to see the rest of that. I'd have to make the stream, which you already told me. Not after so many encounters in which they gazed up at the bright spots of the heavens and counted their future children on the grand, sparkling abacus of the stairs. Noble ladies can be found beneath any stronghold spire, and a woman of good and common stock is not rare in the gilded green countryside of Amalur, but alas, no maiden walks the earth as to compare with his fair Maya. And so Black Aavak resisted, fumbling for his sword in the dark shatter of his pain, and thus the Etin's face changed from the fanged visage of victory to the languid pallor of defeat, as its belly opened and its entrails proceeded to paint the boots of its rival. Wow. What a story, chat. I'm going to need to keep my eyes out for the next volume. Hello, Katrin.
I am Katrin.
I can't see
Do you
him.
require my healing touch in mind, body, or both?
Well, when you say it like that, I'm wondering what kind of healing touch you're talking about, but let's have a chat from
Let me help.
proper perspective.
Wounds are not always visible to the untrained eye.
Fair. From this perspective, that is...
Magic is a natural wonder, no matter how you use it. The Tuatha are the exception. Their power is tainted, and it has caused a grave imbalance.
What about Ruthia?
The glorious Alfar city to the east is where the forces of right gather to face the Tuatha. It is an enchanting place with a long history of magic. I require a nominal fee only so I may eat and have a bed to call my own.
That's fair.
This has been my home ever since my love was taken by the Tuatha. After such a loss, one craves quiet. But it seems that the war has followed me here.
I don't think it was following you, don't worry.
Find the fair folk if you wish to learn the ways of magic. They understand this world in a way that is hidden from mortals. You will find many Fae in Dalantarth, as it is one of their ancestral homes.
Okay. The reason, by the way, why I always go up from the bottom is the amount of times it adds in, and because it's ordered alphabetically, it'll add in a new item down here out of view. I've missed stuff for a while like that before, just randomly scrolling through and like, oh my god, you had more to say.
The forests of this region are one of the densest in all of Amalur, and the stretch from Alistar to Issa. Those of us who live in the shadow of its canopy call Dalantarth the Feylands, because this is where these fair folk have their seat of power. I buried everything I was when I buried my family. That is the war's legacy for many of us. That is all I have the strength to say.
I will ask no more. Well, wait, did we get that from Crystal War or Katrin Olwe? Chat. I didn't notice. I think it was Crystal War.
I am unable to watch while others suffer.
Okay, yeah, good.
Too many mortals have fallen prey to the Tuatha, and I could not stomach it. So I left my home in Rathir and travelled west. There are many Almain villages just like this one, yearning for peace, crying out in pain. What good are my gifts if I cannot make what is broken whole again? The Almain were once different tribes that recently banded together to form an empire. They are formidable creatures, but new to the way of magic.
For the life of me, I cannot work out the function of those belt buckles. I mean, the buckle part, I can understand the function of, but the belts themselves, why? So many questions.
The Gnome's Tower stands to the west, past Gorhart and beyond the ruins of Alistar Glade. However, no one should seek Alistar. Its secrets should be kept.
I must confess, I agree.
Be careful out there.
I will try to be. I can't help but notice that I paid for a room and there are only 2 beds up here. Huh. Oh, wow. Wow, there's a couple of more people down here, I believe. What have we got in here? The Adventure 1. The words of Solon, Reimgar, the chronicle, as chronicled by Parthalan. Listen, my friends, we've set out to do what no mortal has ever done. Find the armor of On. So, Artes, I know you do not wish to go, but tell me why. Because if you say you are afraid, then know that we are all afraid. And that's not a good enough reason to abandon your companions in their moment of truth. The dangers we have faced before, and I love you all as brothers and sisters. I would never imperil your lives for anything. We will be cautious. I am told there are ways to defeat the Cluricon, and then we have what no mortals have dared to grasp. Immortality. Think of it. Think of the glory, the excitement that awaits us, and think of how this is your only chance at that glory, perhaps ever. You are only given one fate. Accept it. Embrace it. If you be so bold, meet me in a week's time at ... Don't mind me. Alright. I think you... Gamblur.
Take a look
You're a
and
new
let me
character,
know
aren't
if
you?
you'd like to purchase anything. It
Tell me
grows.
about Gorhart.
Give yourself a little time. It won't be long until you feel right at home.
Alright. I'm fairly certain this NPC was not here the last time I played, though. Rare weapon surprise, rare sorcery armor, literal gacha. No worries, Bretsky. I kind of assumed it was probably something like that. I'm just gonna sell my junk. I don't have any junk to sell. Unique sorcery armor surprise. I guess it's like the gambler, like the equivalent of like the Diablo gamble merchant.
Stay close to the village.
All right. Let's activate my abilities. Okay, let's go. Our destination is pretty close by. Just around this corner, actually. Oh, is there something in here? Did we read this? Yes, we did. That's the problem with leaving things that are of no value to you in chests, is that you then forget whether you've been in that chest or not. Alright, what's the odds that I can sneak up and get a kill or two in? I think I could probably get one at least. Yeah, there was only one, but that's fine. Oh, actually, I think I didn't even kill. No, I did not. These are plate bearer boggets, which is not exactly great for me. No, no. I do not wish to have the plague. I deal with that enough in Ringworld. Ah! Okay, it's only a little bit of plague, I think. Should be okay. These boggets are surprisingly tough. I'll be honest. Okay. I appreciate your primary weapon appears to be Tron combat discs. Yes, I'm going primary on chakrams and secondary on daggers. Death's Touch. That sounds not the greatest. 15% chance. Oh, actually, that is amazing. 15% chance on life and mana steal. Ah, I can get behind. Oh, bugger. I was bamboozled. Come at me, bro. Burning Chakram. Oh, these are better. Better physical... Oh, sorry, equivalent physical lightning, but additionally fire as well. We will be taking that. Alright. Let me just make sure that those are actually the ones that I now have equipped. Yes, they are. In that case, I'm going to mark those as junk to be sold. Also, that is definitely junk to be sold at some point. Do I have anything else? Yeah, sell that eventually. Let's go and grab this last little bit. There is fast travel in this, by the way. At any point, I can jump to anywhere I've already visited. Simple as this. I just go there if I want to, or there, so on and so forth. I wonder if we would find a Garth at Alistar Tower. I might want to go over there to respec out of Detect Hidden so I can learn it. I might want to gather a good couple of 1,000 gold first, as I believe training takes quite a lot. Hello.
What you doing down here? Don't you know Agner Farhold is haunted by the spirits of the Arathi? So, are you foolish or just stupid?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
They're very careful about who they allow into their ranks, and they were resistant about my membership at first. At least until I told them about Nanny. Her discovery will fetch a high price in Rathir, and could even decide this misbegotten war. Still, that is no concern of mine. I simply want to be one of the Red.
I love how easily you just spewed that out. No attempt at concealing it at all.
She, like so many others in Goreheart, is prone to ignorance. She sees what she wants to see. I am her dutiful apprentice, and she is the wise mentor. Her whole life is a lie, she tells herself.
That hits hard.
I'm skilled in alchemy, but it has never brought me riches or respect. The only way I will ever find glory in this life is as part of the Red Legion.
I'm going to be honest, that sounds to me like the quintessential skill issue. You're skilled in alchemy, the literal ability to make potions such as healing or mana restoration or poisons, and you weren't able to make money off it. The levels of skill issue are celestial at that point. I know how to turn lead into gold, but I wasn't able to make any gold off it. It's very troubling, honestly. I'm just going to have to join a terrorist mercenary band.
Not much is known about the fabled beings of Order. They abandoned this world long ago, leaving ruins such as this as a testament to their glory. I hope that by spreading tales of spirits and boogeymen, they could prevent the curious villagers from exploring too deeply. One can always hope.
Well, what happened to the formula?
I see. The Twisted Gnome has found herself a champion. How delightful. Nanny always was a fool. So immersed in her work that she failed to see the deception before her very eyes. The Red Legion has her formula, because I gave it to them. At this very moment, they are moving crates of it eastward towards the city of Rathir, where they will fetch a high price. Poor Nanny. So trusting, so pathetic. Of course she can never learn of my ruse, can she? It is time.
Well, there's a few too many people with ranged abilities in this fight. I require that I be the only one. And now that I've got rid of the axe, I'm just going to stab you to death for a bit. Might have been worth using a experience potion for him, but there's a lot bigger fights up ahead. Average unlock. This looks like I'll be able to just... Yeah, no, that's fine. Again, always check that someone hasn't set the code for their lock to 0000. A surprising amount of them will. Only start moving the needle if the thing doesn't unlock straight away. Now, do I want to be... Uh-oh, you noticed me. That's unfortunate. You're going to call everyone else, aren't you? Ah, bugger. I might have been able to get in there and take you out. But, as it stands... Oh, one has already lost me. It's like, must have been the win. That's right. You keep believing that. Oh, too late. You stop believing it. Okay, now I've got Reckoning. Wow. I killed them so hard their body turned into a sack full of loot. Most elastic padlocks can be opened by hitting them with an identical domestic padlock too. That's true, actually. Maybe this game was just ahead of its time and it's making a statement about just how fallible most padlocks are. This game predicted the existence of the lockpick lawyer. Astounding. Is it just you two?
For the Legion!
Ah! Damn it. You need to stop doing that right now. Okay, applied the burn. The shock and burn is an amazing combo, though. Basic mystic rivets. Nice. Be able to use that to make some good gubbins. Anything else around here? No. Eric said, I ordered some General Tao chicken and said I'd like it spicy. It's so spicy, it's the only taste I get is dish soap and burning. Dish soap? Oh, I forget the spice that some people taste as soap. What was it? Because there is a very specific spice that cilantro. That's right. And there are some people who only taste soap when they taste cilantro, right? Or coriander, yeah. Okay. I'm sorry for your loss. Got some brownies. Which group do we want to go for? Red Legion Archers, Red Legion Archer. Bunch of brownies. Honestly, that group seems like a better group for me to use my ability on. So I'm just going to try and murderize these ones. If I am able to. Nice and stealthy like. Hello. Never mind, I came out of stealth at the worst possible moment. Talisman of Mending. Decent shield. But the plus 5% fate I prefer to keep. However, 8 sorcery isn't very far away. It does block more damage and gives us better elementals. I might keep that one rather than adding it to junk. We're close enough that that might actually work. I'm playing Elin right now, says Xantophile. And I just hatched a baby hermit crab. Would you accept the honor of naming him personally? Personality-wise, the first thing he told me was money and currency are critical to our society. Bezos. There you go. Chainmail Cuirass. Oh, wow, that is a lot of protection, but it is an armor type that I am never going to be using. Oh, Mr. Krabs, of course. That's actually a much better one. Go with that suggestion. That's perfect. Yes, yes, yes. Take all of that. And no, don't need that. Minor Mage Bane, though. Kind of nice. What exactly does Mage Bane do? I think it gives me resistance, or does it? Wait, it couldn't give me. Yeah, it decreases all magic damage received. Yeah, it gives me resistance against magic, not somehow the ability to do more damage to mages. That would be a little bit weird. Mana Potion, Mana Venom Guard. Shadowprint. On use creates a timed explosion that can attract the attention of... Oh. Well. That's actually kind of cool. I have no idea what this potion is going to do. So I'm not going to use it in a desperate situation, but it might be funny. Yeah, how could it not be Mr. Krabs? Yeah, no, that is so much better of a suggestion. Oh, we're just going to run straight into the middle of them. Hello! Oh no, do brownies not give? Oh no! Brownies are too simple. I don't unfate weave them. Ah, bollocks. Alright. I can't strip the threads of their fate. That's unfortunate. I need creatures with more complicated fates. So I've just burnt a load of the fate that I, the essence of fate that I built up there.
Sometimes this is too hard to believe. But you can accept the strangest fact that you were wrong. Yes, but that and this endless vacuity is horrible. The Ancient Ones were here. They delivered themselves into the world. The time-worn cycle turns with ages. The seasons drift along the stream. They wait for the past. The future brings the forming storm. This is no place for a home, for anyone.
Someone definitely has an axe to grind, my lord. In before, the first unstable potion's ability is self-destruct. You know what? Sure. Let's do it. Let's do it right now. Use. Mana decrease. Oh, shit. I'm now out of mana. Great. Okay. Oh, I've got to wait. Okay, so it kind of right. It self-destructed my mana. Marnik, you have a good sleep, mate. Take care. Shh, they don't need to know I'm here. Whoop, 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 whoop. You saw nothing, it was the wind. Still the wind. Ghost shadow chat. Wow, that was a bit of a brutal way to kill someone, though. Still the wind. Yep, your friend is just having a sleep. Yep, that weird grunting, rolling sound. Yep, tumbleweeds. Very big tumbleweeds. You fool! How did you fall for my classic ruse? Honestly, you being dead, that's on you. I'll keep those, just in case. Why does the wind have knives? Oh, the Whistlebush Killer emote is back out in force. I love it. Forbidden West didn't have the Whistlebush because Kingdoms of Amalur had taken it back. It all makes sense now, chat. It appears the wind is grunting, sir, and on fire. All praise the Whistlebush. Chat is so happy with the return of the Whistlebush. That can go, as can that. We will deconstruct those later. Right. They're all looking in this direction, so I want to be in this direction specifically. Crap. No, you noticed me. I took... No, you didn't. Haha! Must have been the wind. Perfect. Okay, I'm only going to get one of them. That's just the way it's going to have to be. Oh, I didn't even get that. Bloody archers. No! You didn't even stealth. You don't have the right to archer. No stealth, no archer. Them's the rules. Right. No, that's not going to be a 000. Nope. Not that direction either. I mean, it's a nice... Ooh, Shadow Reach. What's this? Kind of good, actually, for us. Yeah, that's much better than the Ring of Lightning Shield. Centered on an endless swirling black gemstone, this ring amplifies magical talents. I will take it. A pristine shard as well.
These walls are grown, are built of stone. Lovingly this place was crafted. You see the lights, the mystic halls of ordered reality? They are the faces of the missing, the embodied truth of the lost souls. There are so many of them. Still, you can see them. They are like pathetic charades, some with good intentions, and you can't fault them that. But the majority of them are just a hoax. Needless to say, I don't like it here. You could have stayed free and lived a comfortable life, but you couldn't settle the disquiet that haunts people like you.
Why does it feel like that person was having a conversation with themselves? Yeah, just realize that this game, these memory stones are this game's audio logs. Yeah, actually, very true. Very true indeed. Nope. Another minor experience booster. Okay. I should really be using those a little bit more. Okay, I've got more crates to break, and they are going to be with the legions. Ah! Wolves! Was not expecting. Ah! Wolves and plague buckets! No! Definitely was not expecting. Okay, I'm actually going to use one of these here. Then. I'm going to have lots of things to kill. Damn it. Balls. Dodge! Dodge, you fool! Make a health pot. Ah! So much plague. Ah! Too much plague! Okay, how did that wolf have... I can accept the gold. It just ate someone's coin purse. But the hammer? That part I'm finding much more difficult to swallow. I hate myself. Okay, brownies. I always feel a little bit sad about killing the brownies because they sound like they're just having such a good time. They're just loving life, you know? And then I just show up and murk them. Oh, and I murked him in such a brutal fashion, too. Dear God. I just grabbed him by the foot, held him up, and then emptied his stomach. The kill animations for stealth kills in this game are... I mean, they are chef's kiss, let's be honest. But they are brutal in a way that I'm scarcely prepared for. Dear God. It's almost enough to make me think we're not the good guys. Oh, and again? Oh, damn, why? They're like, why is the singing getting quieter and quieter? People must just be getting tired of singing, I guess. Oh, well. Oh, I failed the backstab on that one. Brutal stealth kills are humorous. Hee hee hee. Yeah, Anish, how you doing, mate? I'm playing on hard. I'm too unfamiliar with the game because it's been years to play on very hard, and also I am aware that Fey Blades and daggers, which are my go-to weapons, are like they're Shadow Strike ability is kind of much broken. Big sad. So I'm going with a more careful approach and just playing it on hard instead. Hello. Oh God, I murdered you so effectively. I phased reality a bit. What? Care I to kill you, I wonder. Did you just catch and eat a butterfly? Getting chopped up by daggers is too good for you. That enemy was just a hologram. We're not beating the the possibility that this is actually Forbidden West, just in a different skin. Don't mind me. Unfortunately, one of you is facing this way, so I'm going to have moments to get in there and get the stealth kill. Gotcha. You were too slow to warn your friend, and now they're dead. And you... It was like, I guess... No! Fools! He thought that by pretending that he hadn't seen me that I would let him live. A bold strategy, but ultimately a failure. Alright, I can reckoning here, definitely. Pow! Gotta be on the move. Gotta be on the move quickly. Get up there, kill the others coming down. And now this one. Before my reckoning meter runs out. Moments left. Use it. Is there another one? There is not. Okay. You're the unfortunate one. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I think I'm going for the neck snap. I snapped your neck so hard, I unwrote you from destiny. And all your friends. I got an essence of fate out of that too. Wow. We've only seen a couple of the really gruesome... oh, that's Sigbit's journal. We already got that one. We've only seen a couple of the really gruesome reckoning takedowns. Against larger enemies, they get very, very creative. Like with the trolls throwing the spear through its open mouth and then just watching it grasping onto the shaft of the spear as its body slumps and their head slides down the rest of the spear shaft. But there are much more gruesome ones. This game somewhat delights in the how detailed the takedowns get. When we came up here the first time, we cleared out a lot of the people around because Egan got involved in a fight. It's made coming up here now much easier, though the enemies do slowly respawn over time, as you may have noticed. Do we want to take you guys out? Was it Boggarts? Oh no, it was actually Red Legion. You hit me so hard, you stopped my chakram from doing it. Impressive. There we go. Yoink. I don't think we need to go much further, if at all, honestly. we explored everything in this area? There's a couple more plants that have respawned, but nothing too much. Nothing really worth going for, though. That chest, and I believe the things on this island we haven't seen, and also the river around there. I think there are some diving spots that contain treasures, so we'll go and have a look at those. The treasure chests never respawn. You may have noticed that the chests that we've opened are still open now. The crates will respawn and you'll find a couple of gold coins in them, but never enough to make it worth farming them. But they're just there to keep the area, you know, at least a little bit more interesting to re-explore if you have to come back for other quests. Now that is a very tempting offer. It would remove 5% experience bonus while in reckoning mode, though. But I'm okay with that. It's the 2+ to stealth that I don't want to lose necessarily. I think we take that, though. Yeah, losing the 2+ to stealth will be a... That will be a difficult trade. And that's why I said that while in terms of the raw power the items give, they're not really going to live up to much for long at all. And, you know, then adding in the fact that crafted equipment is just better in this game than anything you're going to find. But the set bonus from some of these is just glorious. 2 levels worth is kind of bonkers. And that's especially true as you get higher level. Let's swing past here. And at this point, we want to explore the water a bit. Nope. 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 Take the gold, though. Anything over on this side? Yes. Ooh. A little bit more damage. More poison damage in exchange for lower physical and piercing. I'm gonna say the the physical and piercing is better because the poison is over a longer time. So those seem like junk. That one's also not necessarily what I want to build into. Hello. Nope. Ooh, that was actually pretty good. Wow. The dual elemental damage on these chakrams is beautiful. The shock and the flame is just amazing.
I have a secret to tell you. I am not sad. When I was a girl, my father used to tell me that when you grow old with someone, you tie your fates together and create a pattern that is part yours and part theirs. My father said that this is why when an old person dies, their partner is never far behind. But I do not feel that way. I feel free.
That hits. I sometimes wonder in games whether someone uses the writing in the games as a sort of outlet for their own feelings. Like they can say something that's, you know, very true and personal to them, but in a way that no one will ever really be able to say they said it or be able to point at what it was really about. You know, it's kind of like the whole many a truth said in jest, but maybe a little bit more real. Hey, Takarosh, c'est aussi, man. Reminds me of Dragon Age Origins. Loved dagger climbing and ogre to kill it. Oh, yeah. Mind you, some of the best, you know, climbing an enemy to kill it in, like, recent gaming was definitely Monster Hunter. Not Monster Hunter, sorry. Yeah, actually, 2, though. But I was thinking about something else, but then, I don't know, maybe my brain was like, actually, no, what you were going to say was stupid. This is much better. Monster Hunter was probably one of the better ones, because that's literally all that it's about. But what I was initially going to say, and I still believe it's definitely up there with some of the great ones, was... Sorry. Oh, I'm not sorry. I did that on purpose, I guess. What was the name of the game now? Damn it. I need to look it up. No, not Shadow of the Colossus. The game is right. The name has fallen out. So it's like I can taste it on the back of my tongue. We rode a griffin. The first time it attacked a traveling cart. Dragon's Dogma. Thank you so much, Demi. Yes, Dragon's Dogma. Like, the first time that a griffin ever attacked, like, a cart we were on, I just latched on while attacking it with my dagger, and then it was like, yeah, I'm going now. I was like, oh, okay, I live here now. I don't know where you're taking me, but I hope it's somewhere nice, because I can't get off anymore. That was good. It was a good game. We need to finish that at some point.